Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome, Craig.
Good afternoon.
I've got the Disney ears on. I've got the Toy Story sweatshirt on because we are 4 weeks.
4 weeks
today,
tomorrow.
Oh, 4 weeks tomorrow, yeah. Ready to fly out to Florida. So today we're going to talk you through our Disney World bucket list. So we've each prepared our top 5 rides, our top 5 food / snacks, and our top 5 other experiences for Disney World. So yeah, we're going to talk you through what we are most excited about to do when we get to Florida. Okay, right. Start with rides.
Rides.
I've written my list on paper because I'm old school. Craig's got his list on his phone.
I'm not texting.
Right, so let's go from 5 to 1, yeah?
Yeah.
So top 5 rides that we're most excited about. So in at number 5, what have we gone for?
Space Mountain.
Ooh, Space Mountain.
Old school classic.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's in the dark.
Yeah.
Shaking about a bit, which isn't really the modern way. It's quite.
It is a bit old school.
Quite a fun ride.
A bit rattly. Yeah, good.
Oldie but a goodie.
I see you. I feel you. I've gone for ones because I'm very fortunate to have been to Florida a few times now. I've gone for ones that I'm most excited about that I haven't done yet. So in at number 5, I've gone for Rise of the Resistance.
Oh,
yeah.
that's controversial.
I'm not a Star Wars fan at all, quite frankly. I saw one Star Wars film at the cinema and it was so cold in the cinema that I fell asleep. So I don't really have any Star Wars knowledge, but heard such good things that I don't think that you could not enjoy it, even if you don't like Star Wars.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Well, that's your list. I've got mine.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Number 4.
Kilimanjaro Safari.
Oh, you love the animals.
I love the animals. Always wanted to do a safari. To see them out there in nice warm weather would be absolutely glorious. So
yeah,
looking forward to that. We have got to do it at the start or the end.
Yeah, that's what everyone says, that it's better at the
during
start
the day.
or the
It's
end.
too hot. They're all lying down having a sleep.
It's got more
So we got to do it first thing or last thing. But the safari is high on my
list. You can't
list.
not enjoy the Kilimanjaro
Yeah.
safari.
Well, it's 4th, but that's pretty high really
well,
throughout.
In top 5, there's a lot of rides.
Yeah.
My number 4, I've gone for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. I absolutely love that ride at Disneyland Paris. I know it's just a carbon copy for the one in Florida, but I just love it. It's not to love about sitting in a little rat and going around France. So cute.
Yeah.
Love that. Number 3.
Slinky Dog Dash.
Ooh.
So it's going to be hard to get on, first of all, I think. Even if you book Genie Plus, I think from what we've seen on YouTube and stuff, you've got to get it at 7 in the morning and you might get it at 7 in the evening at that sort of time. But no, it looks fun, it looks nice and smooth. First glance, it doesn't look too thrilling, but everyone says it's way more fun than they thought it would be. So
yeah, I think it's
very much looking forward to see Slinky Dog.
I can't wait to see the whole Toy Story land, really, because that's completely new since I last
The soul
went.
just walking around.
Yeah, the whole theming of that land just looks insane.
It looks great.
My number 3 is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
I thought that'd be on your list.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm very upset because the Great Movie Ride, that used to be in that space, was one of my favourites. But from what I've seen of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, it looks so cute. And I think I could probably sing the whole way round without having been on it before because I've watched it so much on YouTube. The little ballet bit. 1, 2, 3, 1,
Adam Hatton and Gary, like you sing along with them, don't you? As you,
I do.
As they go
I love
along.
it. Right, I'm going to go for my number 2 because my number 2 is Slinky Dog Dash as well.
Okay.
Very much looking forward to that. Your number 2?
Rise of the Resistance.
Oh, you've got it further up.
So,
your list.
like you, I'm not a Star Wars super fan, but again, having seen it on vlogs, it just looks so well done.
I don't think you can deny how creative it is and how fresh it is as a ride.
Yeah, and they've spent so much money on it as well. I think from a sort of whole overall point of view, it will just be so exciting.
It's quite a long experience as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
so,
a long queue for a long experience.
Yeah, you get what you've waited for, I suppose.
But yeah, I'm just curious to see how good it is based on the hype. That'd be very interesting.
Another one that's probably going to be quite hard to get on, whether we go for the individual lightning lane or not,
If
we've
you
been
can
watching.
if you can even get one, and
Yeah.
that's if you pay for it, you still can't normally get
But
one.
we've been watching Helena and Martin, haven't we? And their tip is to sort of ride it in just before park close.
Half an hour before the end.
Wait. Yeah. And
Get in the
literally
queue.
getting on in half an hour. So if we can't manage to get that lightning lane, then that is probably what we will try. I think we're going to have the same number one.
I think most people would have the same number one.
Should we say it on 3?
Okay.
3.
On 3.
I'm going to count down from 3.
Okay.
So after 1. Yeah?
Yeah.
Got it? 3, 2, 1. Flight of Passage. Hey! That was a very limp high five.
Yeah.
Flight of Passage. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen any of Pandora. I remember it being built the last time I went in 2016-17 over Christmas and New Year. I'm so excited for Flight of Passage.
I just love Avatar.
Yeah,
it's like a 3 and a bit hour film.
Yeah.
I've seen it about 5 times, and everyone just raves about it. Every single person that goes on, it's been 10 out of 10 every time. I've not seen someone say, "Oh, it was all right."
Yeah.
So I'm just very excited.
Looking forward to that one.
And the whole Avatar, like you said, the whole Avatar land.
Yeah, we want to see it in the
area.
day and at night, because from vlogs that we've seen, it looks absolutely beautiful lit up at night.
The sights and the sounds, and it's all lit up like blue, and it's going to be great.
A very good experience.
Very much looking forward to that. Definitely number one.
Okay, so we've got quite similar ones there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, top 5 food/snacks.
Very excited for food.
Oh, I could have written a top 25 rather than a top 5.
I'm scared that I might not fit my clothes come the second week, let alone the day 14.
My aeroplane seat on the way home.
Yeah.
So again, I've gone for things that I haven't had before. Mickey pretzels are my life, obviously. I'll be eating those constantly. But I've tried to go for 5 things that I haven't had at Disney World before that I would like to try.
I'll jump in there because that is my number 5, simply to see your face when you eat it. Rachel's been talking about Mickey pretzels for the last 10.5 months since we booked it. Probably about twice a week, every week.
Just the bready saltiness dipped in the cheese sauce.
So that's 5 for me, just to see her reaction to it. Because I know it's going to be sort of homecoming sort of food moment, if that makes sense.
The second I've got a Mickey pretzel in front of Cinderella Castle,
you'll be there.
That's it. That's what dreams are made of, that is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my number 5 is the honey chicken at Yak and Yeti.
Good choice.
Oof, very excited about that. Haven't done, like I said in my planning video, which I'll link up here if you haven't already seen it. I said that I haven't really done many table service restaurants at Disney before. So it's that element as well that I'm looking forward to. But I've heard lots of good things about the honey chicken. So I'm very much looking forward to trying that.
Cool.
Number 4.
For me, big pizza lover, Blaze Pizza. We're probably going to go at Springs, aren't we?
Yeah.
Again, based on what I said earlier, everyone that goes raves about it. I've not seen anyone say it's average. The fact that it's all cooked in front of you, fresh, and all that sort of stuff. You pick precisely what you want on it and what you don't.
Yeah.
That's going to be extremely exciting.
I haven't got that on my list, but I am very
excited for Blaze Pizza.
So my number 4 is a cheeseburger pod from Satuli Canteen. Very excited about those. Heard some mixed things, but they just look insane. And the fact that you can bite into that pod and everyone says it tastes just like a McDonald's cheeseburger. I'm how? Why?
Well, that's my number 3. So obviously that links in nicely. Part of the fact that it's technically a kids' meal is also very exciting because kids' food often is nicer than adult food. But just the fact that everyone says that it's like a McDonald's Big Mac in a gooey pod like pastry thing.
Yeah. It just looks really good.
Interesting.
I'll be interested to see what I think of it.
It'll be very different to everything else that we eat out there. So I think that's why it's in my top.
Yeah, it's something a little bit quirky and different. So that was your number 3. Okay, so I'll do my number 3. A Cheshire Cat tail.
What's that?
You've seen
Have
it?
I seen those?
Yeah, you have seen it. It's the pastry, like a chocolate twist. pastry chocolate twist
Yeah.
drizzled in like icing, so it looks
I
like a
have
Cheshire
seen
Cat
those.
down. Yeah, from
Yeah,
Magic
yeah,
Kingdom.
yeah. They look good.
They do look really good. I'm thinking that'll be a nice little mid-morning snack between breakfast and lunch and whatever snack I might have next.
Indeed.
So yeah, that's my number 3.
Number two, I've gone for cinnamon buns, mainly because in America, as we all know, everything's big, but these look
A cinnamon bun as big as your head.
even bigger than what you would think. So that's definitely number 2 for me. The size of it is just absolutely massive.
It literally
looks
is the size of
gooey.
your head. That'd be a nice breakfast. On Magic
That'll
Kingdom
definitely
Day.
be a sharer. But
Speak
yeah,
for yourself.
just no way you're gonna eat all that.
No, that's true.
chance.
No.
So yeah, that definitely is number 2
Drizzled
for
in
me.
icing.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
My number 2 is from Woody's lunchbox at Hollywood Studios, and it's the little raspberry like Pop Tart.
Okay, yeah.
We've seen that on vlogs as well. I think Sophie and Dave, we saw it on their vlog. There's a chocolate hazelnut one, which obviously I can't partake in because I'm allergic to nuts. But the raspberry one has like I think it has, I might be wrong here, it either has a raspberry or a strawberry filling as well, but it has like fondant and little crunchy fruit pieces on the top. And that's not my usual style, but I think I would quite like it. So,
anything sweet you're very down for, aren't you?
yeah,
So,
most of my things on here are sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Right.
Number 1.
In at number 1 then.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, alright.
Go on then.
So my number 1 is actually going to come from Disney Springs, and supposedly has quite a long wait for it.
I don't get to say.
A Gideon's Bakehouse cookie.
Sometimes there's a virtual queue to get in, isn't there?
Yeah, well, a virtual queue is better. I'd rather be in a virtual queue and be shopping around Disney Springs and have to wait in an actual queue for over an hour for what is essentially a cookie. But boy, do they look good
Incredible.
enough for an hour wait.
Yeah.
They're so big, covered in like massive chocolate chips. I haven't really looked at what sort of flavours they do, so that'll be exciting. I don't think I'll be able to pick. But yeah, that is my number 1.
We'll have to get 2 or 3 and just like try them and take some home because they just look
I don't know,
amazing.
they're quite fresh. I don't know if they'd last to take home. We could definitely have some to last for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Your number 1, what are you saying?
I have gone for the brioche ice cream, which is in France at Epcot.
Yeah.
Just because, again, it just feels like so like Disney, something completely different that you wouldn't have here. Literally, it's a brioche bun cut in half. Ice cream is put in it. The other top of the brioche bun's put down.
And
it's like pressed and kind of like toasted.
Yeah.
So it goes like all melty ice cream inside. It just looks gooey, delicious.
What flavour ice cream are you going to have in it? That's the question.
I don't know.
Oh, mint chocolate.
Maybe I'll get one and you get the other one and we'll just have half of each.
That's good. Good option. Just thinking about the France Pavilion as well, something that I hadn't thought about. The croque monsieur.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
See, I could literally I could have done a top 25.
Yeah.
For snacks and food.
100%.
But they're our top 5.
That if I come home and I haven't had that, I'll actually be upset. So
the brioche ice cream.
Yeah. That's
I'm not coming home until I've had a Gideon's Bakehouse cookie.
I'm not getting on that plane until I've had one. So I might have to call work and say I've been late.
Okay, so our final category, we've done like our top 5 other experiences. So things that aren't rides or eating, which we'll spend the majority of our day thinking. So 5 other things that we want to do at Disney World.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mine might potentially fall into those categories as well, but it's just like 5 other things that I'm excited for. So
right,
okay. That's okay.
Yeah, okay. Right, in at number 5 then, what have you got?
I've gone for Fantasmic. Again, like mainly because your excitement level is through the roof. We watched Kyle Pallow lots and he said that it's coming back summer. Obviously we're going April.
It's a bit of a stretch.
So it is a big question mark if it's going to be back when we are there or later. But if it is back whilst we're there, that will be absolutely amazing.
Have you seen it before?
I've never seen it.
Oh.
I've been twice before, but I've not seen it from memory anyway. And again, that's one that I'm keen for. But again, because for you, just seeing the
watching
joy,
me watching Fantasmic.
seeing the joy on your face would be a big moment for me.
Oh,
So looking forward to that.
I really, really hope so. I've got all my fingers and toes crossed for it.
Yeah, the theme tune's iconic. You like hum it and sing it all the time.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, that'd be a great one if it's on.
I've gone for at number 5 something that's come for the 50th anniversary. I've gone for Kite Tales.
Okay.
Kingdom.
All right.
Purely because I just can't wait to see that Simba balloon just crash land into the
Being
sands.
pulled by a jet ski.
Yeah, it just looks so fun. It's just pure Disney joy, isn't it? Just like massive
It's very clever.
kites. It is very
How
clever.
they don't crash and they stay.
I'm really looking forward to seeing that. It'll be a nice little afternoon activity.
Yeah.
Number 4. Oh, me first. Again, it's another 50th anniversary thing. Seeing the Epcot Spaceship Earth ball light up for beacons of magic.
Yeah.
It goes all sparkly and it just looks
They've
so
done a really
gorgeous.
good job with that.
I mean, the beacons of magic are in every park, aren't they? Like the Tree of Life, Tower of Terror, and is it the castle as well? Yeah, the castle is one. Yeah. So seeing all of those, obviously, but the Spaceship Earth ball has got a special place in my heart. I would say that Epcot is probably my favourite park. So seeing that all lit up for the beacons of magic is going to be really special, I think.
Cool.
Number 4 for you?
My 4 is the cocktail bar at the very top of Grand Destino Tower in Coronado Springs.
Where we're staying.
Again, we've seen vlogs of people that have stayed there, and you can see Epcot to your far left, Magic Kingdom to your far right. So it's a great place to have a cocktail at night, watch the fireworks from a distance, have a nice chill. I think it might be quite quiet as well, which would be quite nice to get away from the sort of busyness of the park. So yeah, that's one that I'm definitely keen for, and I've got as number 4.
Yeah, that would be quite nice maybe on like one of our water park days when we haven't had quite as full on a day. That would be quite nice to just do something in the evening on one of those days.
100%.
Go on, go for your number 3 next.
I've got, again, we're eating here, so this is why I said at the start, but I've got Grand Floridian Cafe, simply for the reason of it's probably the most sought after resort at the whole area. It just looks so nice, so well done. The pianist is always playing. It just looks absolutely beautiful.
The atmosphere, isn't it? So yeah, we've got a lunch booked there on one of our days. So yeah, I've never been to the Grand Floridian, so I would really like to have a little look around there. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a nice one. I didn't think of that one.
There you go.
My number 3 is another 50th anniversary specialty. You know how much I love a collection of things. So I want to collect a picture of me with every 50th anniversary statue. All 50 of them.
That's going to be time consuming.
No, it won't. Just a little snap as I go past one.
Yeah.
They all look so cute.
They look great.
So yeah, that's something nice. There's a few in every park, so it'd be nice to have a little look as we're going around the parks and seeing all of those as well.
Cool. Okay, so my number 2 is the Epcot food and drink booths. So it's not Food and Wine Festival, it's Flower and Garden Festival.
Yeah.
But there still are lots of different food and wine booths, which is very keen for me. We saw Carl Palo last week, try them out for the first time. Looks some really cool, quirky, interesting stuff to try. So
I want to try the violet lemonade.
Yeah, that looked really nice. There's quite a few things from those booths that you can't get elsewhere. So.
And that's nice because Epcot, there's not as many rides at Epcot because the World Showcase is like an entity in itself, really, isn't it? So it'll be nice to have a look and see what's available as we walk around.
It gives that different sort of more chilled out vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why I love Epcot.
Looking forward to that and try some new things.
Yeah. My number 2, you've already mentioned, Fantasmic. Come on, Fantasmic.
I'm surprised it's not number 1 for you.
Well, I'm being realistic in the fact that actually it potentially might not be back in time.
Would that have been 1 if you knew it was definitely going ahead?
Potentially, yes. Potentially. I just love Fantasmic. I think it's a really great show. I love seeing all the characters on their little boats, and I love the music, and I just love the vibe. Like, it's a bit of a party vibe. You get the Mexican waves going as you're waiting for it to start. I always have a box of popcorn for Fantasmic.
Yeah.
Nice little drink. I just love it. I I don't want to think about it too much because I don't want to be massively disappointed if it doesn't happen. But please be back in time.
For your sake, fingers crossed.
Right.
So my number one is just generally just parks at night. Again, just based on what I was saying earlier, just the parks being completely different at night with the different lights, different sounds, different vibes. That for me is just so exciting to see the difference of parks at night versus the day. So cannot wait to see what happens there.
Animal Kingdom's probably going to be the best one at night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pandora,
that sort of
but
stuff.
just everywhere at night. It's so magical.
That's going to be really exciting for me. So can't wait to see the parks at night.
Okay, well, I've gone for my number one. Again, it's something I haven't done before. We've only got one booked. I've gone for character dining.
Okay.
So we've got a Tusker House breakfast booked. And I just can't wait to see, like, Daisy Duck in her little safari gear. And Daisy Duck is probably the one I'm most excited for.
I love Daisy. Yes.
I mean, I love Mickey and Minnie, obviously, and Donald. But Daisy is just full of sass. And I can't wait to see her strutting her stuff in her safari gear. And I think it's just this weekend that Disneyland Paris have announced that you can, like, properly meet a character again.
Yeah.
So if I get to hug a sassy Daisy Duck in her safari outfit, that'll make me very happy.
It's still like socially distanced character meets, isn't it?
It is in Florida at the moment,
fingers crossed. In the 4 weeks between now and when we go, hopefully that changes.
A lot can change in 4 weeks, as we've seen. So yeah, hopefully.
COVID permitting.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed hearing our bucket list and our top 5 things to do. We're getting very close now. We're getting very excited. And we are going to do a bucket list for Universal as well.
Yep,
so what
definitely.
we're looking for. So stay tuned for that. If you've enjoyed this video, then please remember to like it and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Because obviously in a few weeks' time, our Florida vlogs will be coming at you. I was going to say live, but they won't be live because I will have filmed them and edited them and then be posting them. You get my vibe. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.